Don't just consult the failures. You must also consult some successful people. You agree with me or not?
Yes.
Alright? So get enough facts, get the right information, and then use your wisdom to make your own judgment. I still recall when I first started during the early days, the first 2 months, I couldn't sell. I couldn't sponsor people. I thought, it's very difficult to do the Amway business. Because I myself was not convinced. In my mind, you see, Amway product was so expensive. Who's going to buy the Amway products? But when I met up with my upline, Dr. Jerry, he gave me a lot of good advice. And one of the best advice to me, he said, Foo, don't simply go and sell and sponsor. You will never sell, you will never sponsor, because you can't even sell the product to yourself. How can you sell the product to your friend? Yeah. The most difficult customer is you yourself. So buy some products, use it first, compare with the X brand, and I listened to Dr. Jerry's advice. I bought some Amway products, I bought some X brands, I make comparison, I take notes, I ask a lot of people, I attend some meetings, I get a lot of facts, and finally when I was convinced, suddenly selling is easy to me. And I sell a lot of products in the first 1 month, I sponsor a lot of people. In fact, that 1 month I qualified 9%. So ladies and gentlemen, I challenge you. It's not that difficult once you are convinced. If I can qualify 9% in the very first month, you can do it too. Yeah. So why not? You spend some time to get some information, get some facts, and be convinced. And once you got convinced, challenge yourself. Challenge Mr. Foo's record. Make 9% in the first month. Can you do that?
Yes.
My second advice to you is, once you get convinced that, hey, this is a great business, hey, the products are good, then you got to be motivated. I share with some of my leaders from overseas. 反正你们听不懂没有关系，我把我昨天讲的重复给他们听。I mentioned in Mandarin, I talked to those leaders because I already shared the talks with them last night. So I said, don't worry if you don't understand Mandarin, okay? Because I want to focus to the Filipinos. I want to help you to understand. And I want to motivate you. I want to encourage you to take up the business seriously. And I want you to know that you can do it. You can become successful. You can become diamond, and you can become crown ambassador. Yeah. Motivation is very important. You know why? Because nobody can motivate you. Nobody can get you to do anything in Amway. Because we are not working for people. Because we are our own boss. You are your own boss. So nobody can motivate you to do your Amway business. So you better learn how to motivate yourself. There are 5 ways of motivation, 5 forms of motivation. I hope you can write it down or at least try to memorize it. 5 forms of motivation. If you know the art of motivation, if you know how to motivate yourself, then you will know how to motivate other people. Just now our first prize winner, you sponsor how many people? Sponsor 13.
30.
30.
Wow.
Now can you imagine you sponsor 30 people?
I use my
Right? No, that's not good enough. 他推荐了30个。
Wow.
But if all your 30 downline, okay, if they are not doing anything, you have nothing.
Yeah.
I just want to kind of alert you, because your 30 downline, like you, they also want to become successful. They also want to sell. They also want to sponsor. But somehow they may face some challenges. So it's your responsibility to motivate them. When they are down, when they got discouraged, when they got disappointment, they got depressed, they come to you, and you are the boss. You are the upline. You are the leader. It's your job to motivate them. That's why you must learn how to motivate people. You've got to build the ability. Trust me, if you acquire the skill of motivation, you can do the Amway business. You can become diamond, and you can even become a crown ambassador. So remember, there are 5 forms of motivation. The first form is motivation by fear. Fear. You see? Because you are fear of something, that's why you do something. So you are motivated by fear. But in Amway, you cannot motivated by fear. Give an example. Most of you are what they call a wage earner. You work for people, right? So when you work for people, you have to be in the office 5 days a week. You have to be in the office by 9 in the morning. So you are punctual. You go to work every day. So you are motivated to work every day. Why? Because you are afraid. If you don't go to work every day, you have a fear that you may get punishment from your boss, right?
Yeah.
Or you may even lose your job. So, when we work for people, fear motivation is very powerful. But in Amway, we cannot use fear motivation, alright? So you cannot tell your downline, 30 downline, hey, if you don't sell, don't sponsor, I sack you. Can you do that? No, you can't, right? So I don't recommend you to use fear motivation in Amway. The second form of motivation, we call it incentive motivation. In Amway we use a lot of incentive motivation. For example, you win the first prize, we give you prizes, right? If you sell 10,000, you get 3%. If you work hard, you perform well, and we invite you for free holiday. So because of incentive, you want to win some prizes, you want to win some performance, so you work. So you can use incentive to motivate yourself and use incentive to motivate your downline. But to me, this is also not really very, very useful, because somehow some people, you may dangle all the beautiful prizes or bonuses or treats, but somehow rather when they face challenges, they say, so what? If I don't earn the prize, I still lose nothing. You get what I mean or not? So incentive motivation maybe work for some people, but it doesn't work for everybody. So I would like to introduce the third form of motivation. The third form of motivation is recognition. I tell you, this is a very powerful tool to motivate people, right? Hey, for those who have, just now when you are on stage, how do you feel? You feel great, isn't it? So many people cheers you, so many people take pictures, right? And people shout at you. You feel proud, right? Yes. Recognition. I tell you, everybody cry for recognition. So we want recognition. You want recognition. Your downline want recognition. So you must use, recognition to motivate your downline. Think about that. If you know how to use this tool, I tell you, you can motivate a lot of people to do their business. You see, a lot of people, they are successful. They have got money, they have got everything, they have good life. So what motivated them? Maybe recognition. Think about that. So motivation is a form, recognition is a form of motivation. And this is number 3, recognition, incentive, fear. This is the fourth motivation. In fact, there are only 4 forms of motivation. Sorry, the fourth form of motivation is dream. Okay? Do you have dreams?
Yes.
Very important to have dreams. But there is a saying, when you grow older, your dream becomes smaller. I don't know whether you agree with me or not. 我说当你的年纪越大的时候，你的梦想越来越小。不知道你同意我的看法没有？ You see my point or not? When you grow older, your dream becomes smaller. But I think probably you disagree with me, right? Jacinta, you disagree with me, right? Hey, these two, they are already 60.
20
And Jacinta, please stand up. She is
37.
72 already. 73 already. Alright. Okay. You are different from a lot of other people. Most other people, when they grow older, they have forgotten their dreams. But in that way, I want to encourage you, okay? As you grow older, I want you to, come back and think about when you are young, what's your dreams? But when I first started my Amway business, I got big dreams. I wanted to buy a car. I wanted to buy a house. I wanted to travel around the world. You see, they even congratulate me. I have achieved my dreams. So thank you to the Amway business that helped me to achieve my dreams. So ladies and gentlemen, dream is a very powerful form of motivation. So I advise you next time if people say no to you, okay? If you got discouraged, when you are down, okay? Don't get depressed. Don't give up hope. Think about your dreams. There is a saying, hold fast to your dreams, for if dreams die, life is like a broken winged bird that cannot fly. So it's so sad if you lose your dreams. Alright? So hold fast to your dreams. Never let anybody steal your dreams. Always have dreams. Always believe that your dreams can come true. So when you get down, get depressed, think about your dreams and you will get motivated. So ladies and gentlemen, especially those people who are in the front row, the graduate of the first PDC, learn. Okay? Use dream to motivate yourself. Remember that. I know you have a lot of challenges. I know a lot of people will discourage you. But I want you to understand that you must motivate yourself before you can motivate others. And dream is a very powerful form of motivation. But to me, I love the fifth form of motivation. I know incentive is a great motivation, fear motivation, dream motivation, practicing can motivate a lot of people. But the best way of motivation is not incentive, it's not fear, it's not recognition, it's not dream. The greatest form of motivation is attitude motivation. It's attitude. So you do the Amway business not just because of money, not just because of your dreams, not just because you want to get on stage to be recognized. It's because you have a kind of attitude, a winner's attitude, success-oriented attitude, never give up attitude, a will to succeed attitude. Once you perform this kind of attitude, you are very powerful. You can motivate lots of people. Trust me, I want you to cultivate this kind of attitude. Okay? Talk to yourself. No matter what kind of challenges or problems or obstacles ahead of me will not beat me. I will try until I make it. Hey, this is a fantastic kind of attitude. I hope you have this kind of attitude. Once you have this kind of attitude, you are very powerful. 我说全世界最有力量的这种激励，这种鼓励人心的力量，就是你的态度。态度决定你的一切。When you have possessed this kind of right attitude, nothing can stop you from success. And I know most of you, if not all of you, agree to what I've shared, right? 我觉得啦，你们就算不是全部的人，应该大部分都同意我的看法，对吗？对。Believe, never give up attitude. Okay? I will try until I make it this kind of attitude. Nothing can stop you. And I believe that you understand what I say. And I know in my heart that you will try to, cultivate this kind of attitude. And please, and I want you to cultivate this kind of attitude because you have responsibility. Because you have already sponsored so many people. You have so many downlines, don't forget. And it's your responsibility. And many of them have challenges and problems. They want you to motivate them. And that is the reason why I want you to learn to acquire this kind of attitude. And once you possess that,